This is the DEFCON warning system. Alert status for 8 p.m., Thursday, May 1st, 2014. Condition green, DEFCON 5. Condition green, DEFCON 5. Condition green, DEFCON 5. There are currently no imminent nuclear threats against the United States at this time. Relations with Russia continue to deteriorate over Ukraine, with NATO going so far as to publicly declare Russia an adversary rather than a partner. Although the situation in Ukraine represents no threat, as the United States has no intention of intervening there, experts believe that this is another watershed moment in which Russia demonstrates its future ambitions, which will eventually cause greater conflict, drawing in the United States. U.S. Strategic Command warns that Russia has been building up its strategic nuclear forces, while U.S. forces are in urgent need of modernization. Additionally, Russia has tested a road mobile ICBM, a type of missile launch system which is very difficult to detect until too late. The United States has no equivalent delivery system. New body armor worn by Russian soldiers is cause for concern against U.S. weaponry which may not be able to penetrate the armor effectively, although it is claimed that Russia is still unable to meet such equipment, as Apache gunship helicopters and armored vehicles. To comply with the 2011 U.S.-Russia Arms Control Treaty, the United States is removing 50 Minuteman missiles from their launch silos. However, the missiles are being stored rather than removed from service. Additionally, nuclear weapon-carrying bomber aircraft submarine ballistic missile launch tubes will also be reduced. This, amid reports that Russia has been violating the treaty's reduction requirements. The United States Defense Department warns that, due to budget cuts, it will axe corrections to faulty missile interceptors as well as eliminate a separate program to acquire an additional land-based, long-range radar. The United States is considering allowing Russia to overfly its territory with more advanced spy equipment than in the past. Such overflights are allowed via weapons treaty, but Russia is now planning, with U.S. permission, to use more advanced spying capabilities. The U.S. Defense Department is against such a move, however the U.S. State Department is arguing for accommodation. On the other hand, Russia recently violated the treaty by not permitting the United States to overfly Russian territory. Additional work is being seen at the North Korean nuclear test site, giving rise to concern that a new nuclear detonation is in the near future. Also in the Far East theater, Russia has agreed to sell China upgrades to its anti-missile system, as China continues to expand its military to meet an eventually seen conflict with the United States. Iran and Pakistan hold joint Navy drills in the vital Strait of Hormuz and affirms right to enrich uranium to weapons-grade levels. On the other hand, Iran claims to have eliminated 50% of the uranium it could most easily convert into nuclear weapons fuel. Currently, there is no independent verification of such claim. The DEFCON warning system is a private enterprise which monitors world events and assesses nuclear threats against the United States by national entities. It is not affiliated with any government agency and does not represent the alert status of any military branch. The public should make their own evaluations and not rely on the DEFCON warning system for any strategic planning. At all times, citizens are urged to learn what steps to take in the event of a nuclear attack. If this had been an actual attack, the DEFCON warning system will give radiation readings for areas that are reported to it. Your readings will vary. This system serves northern Stevens County, Washington and Hutchinson County, Texas. Official news sources will have radiation readings for your area. For immediate updates, go to www.defconwarningsystem.com. Breaking news and important information can be found on the DEFCON warning system message board and on the DEFCON Twitter feed DEFCON WS. You may also subscribe to the YouTube channel DEFCON Warning System and the DEFCON Warning System mailing list. Note that Twitter and YouTube updates may be subject to delays. The next scheduled update is 8 p.m. Pacific Time, June 1, 2014. Additional updates will be made as the situation warrants, with more frequent updates at higher alert levels. This concludes this broadcast of the DEFCON warning system.